Welcome back to Season 2 of 60 Second Scientist. Welcome to the very first episode of Season 2 of 60 Second Scientist. So what I'm going to do with this series, at least on YouTube here, is give you a quick introduction to each scientist before I give you the full-length interview. Yes, I know it's called 60 Second Scientist, but we had such great conversations with these scientists that we'll leave the 60-second snippets for the other social platforms, and on here we will give you the full nitty-gritty. These scientists are insane, they're incredible, and they're from all over the world. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to our very first scientist, and that first scientist is Pilar Álamos. Now, Pilar, she works at, I'm going to try and get this right, but I'm probably not going to get it right. I'm going to do my best. Pilar works at the Pontificia, Universidad Católica de Chile, right? So she works in Chile, and she works in the School of Education as an assistant professor. I'm going to read Pilar's expertise because I do not want to misrepresent her work. Pilar's research focuses on the kinds of teacher-child interactions and relationships that matter for young children's emotional and social development in early childhood education settings. Given that context, I think what we should do next is just jump straight into the interview and find out what Pilar thinks is the one thing she wishes the world knew about kids. Let's go. All right. A little bit of metadata first. What's your name?
Well, I am Pilar Álamos. I'm an assistant professor at the School of Education at the Catholic University in Santiago, Chile.
What's one thing you want the world to know about kids?
We want the world to really know that kids have like a drive to connect with others, especially with adults when they're young, and they like really need the adults for co-regulation, for helping them work through strong emotions, through just like regulate their attention, pay attention to things, and that good ways to do that are just to like follow their interest, observe them, narrate what they are doing, and like be present for them. I know it's hard sometimes to be present in this world where we're all rushing, but those moments are the moments where like they're truly like powerful and connections happen. So I would really want the adults to remember that and reconnect with that.
So basically what you're kind of saying is that relationships are at the core of children's learning. So between children and teachers, that is the core of what makes children successful in the classroom.
Yes, for sure. And in life, I will say, like even beyond the classroom, but they are so deeply important for kids, like more academics, for guiding their interests, but they're also important for their emotional development, in particular when they are young and kind of transitioning from like being more dependent on others to more independent. They also matter for like their social skills, their curiosity. So I don't know, they are linked to like such a range of developmental outcomes.
Absolutely. So basically children thrive when they feel safe and secure in their environment with the people in them.
Yeah, exactly. We use a lot in like the more psychology world the term of like being a secure base for the kids. So just like they have that safety to explore, to make mistakes, to come back to you. And also kind of like the idea of safe haven, which is when they have a very strong emotion, they're sad, something like didn't go their way, they have a fight with a peer, they can come back to you for like comfort and then be ready to explore again.
We love Circle of Security.
Yes.
Well, thank you. That was really awesome.
Yeah, great.
Perfect. That's it. And there you have it. That was Pilar's interview. Short and sweet. Pilar was one of our gentle introductions into 60 Second Scientist with her very brief interview, but don't worry, they get much longer as we go through the series. We have 20 scientists to interview from this series because I interviewed all of these scientists over the course of like 24 hours at the Jacobs Foundation Research Fellow Annual Meeting at the Marbach Castle on the border of Germany and Switzerland in June of this year, 2025. Yes, I know it's now November. I'm aware that I have been taking a long time to launch this, but you know what? We're here now. And we've just released our first episode. So, if you'd like to hear from 19 other world-class scientists from all over the world, then please feel free to like, follow, subscribe, do all of the things that you're meant to do on YouTube. And I will see you next week for our next scientist, who I'm pretty sure is going to be Nick Judd. And all I'm going to tell you about that episode is that he talks about the California wildfires and how it impacts children in ways that I actually didn't expect. See you there.